I don't know if this will have will. I don't know if this will fix it. Is it better now? Probably it is. Just let me know. All right, I will continue doing this. Probably it's better. I see that this volume line going higher. All right, so we'll continue here. So on the daily, this is very possible to happen as well. Um, so let's get now. Is it better now? Sorry. Is it better now? Okay. So on the daily, just writing. This is very clear. We just writing this line, and this line is very close to the weekly one. So this is a very strong one, and there's nothing here telling me besides these two take profits. We need another one here, and we need a close below this line before we even consider taking profits. Yes, perfect. Oh, awesome. So I know how to fix it now. Thank you, my friend. Uh, so I know, sorry, a bit too excited for this. So, all right. So on the daily, we just keep writing these trends. Let me just take notes here. It's here. This is on the weekly. Trying to close above straight line. Weekly straight line, right? Weekly straight line. And it is currently above straight line on the daily. All right. So the daily, we just have to keep writing this. So it's not a good time to buy on the daily. Because the time on the daily, this is one of our strategies. Remember that it's clearly one of our strategies. I'm not making this up right now. This is also in our strategy sections. Let me find this. Where is it? Where is it? Strategies. So these strategies are as clear as you can get. This is trading and overbought assets. This is right here, I was strategy number 5. So you enter this kind of trade at the first retest of the string line, right? You don't buy later because risk is higher, right? And also, this is the warning when it closes below. So this is when you try to enter, and this will have been here on the daily, right? On this retest. So right now, no. Right now, we will just be following. Uh, we just be following that. All right. So on the daily, you just keep calling. Don't be scared because of these take profit signals and all of that. Okay, so in the daily, there's no much information for me to predict the movement on the following days. For me, it's just keep writing until this line falls, right? Or fails. So let's go lower. Let's see if we can predict something on the 4 hour. Let's say the 4 hour also, right? You can see why this is so powerful. Look, all this time writing perfectly the 4 hour line. In this case, there are some warning signals, but it is still above the line. It could continue going up. Uh, On the 4 hour, it does look like it needs to go a little bit lower, but let's say it goes lower to this 118K. So that would be around here, right? This could be like a fake out, and then bump and then continue above the daily, which I think is very likely to happen. And this line have not been tested already in the 4 hour. It should happen. It should happen. But again, there's not much volume here. The huge volume is here on the 106, but it is too early to say that. Unless this line falls on the daily and the weekly, it's too early to say that it will come back just this one, right? So now, what I would say, I cannot predict right now because it's just writing these lines as clear as it can get. What I can say is, if price goes down to this zone here, to this sweet 4 hour trade long zone. Why this is so important? Because if we get a test here, let me just check. And if it goes down here, it would be even better, but I don't think it will right now. So if it goes down here, what would that mean on the daily? It would mean that it will enter this zone briefly, and I think this is too low. I think this is too low, probably here. Yeah, I think a week here will almost, yeah, we'll break this one for sure. We'll break this tail for sure. So I think maybe this will be more reasonable because below here, then we will be talking about a longer consolidation. So I think here on the very short term, even including this daily candle because we're inside this one right now. The very short term could help us catch an entry. It's very likely that this won't happen, but if this happens, I think this will be a great place for a long with a very limited risk, right? So let's say uh, potential scenario for this to fall quickly and bounce from this. I think this will bounce for sure. This falls. I mean, not for sure, but this is, I mean, this could be a nice trade, right? Just a small one because on the daily and the weekly, we just keep hold. All right. So, conclusions. Conclusions. Holders keep holding with pretty profitability to the part of profits. Yeah, pretty confirm. Uh, or take profits if daily time frame closes below extreme line currently at what is it? It's right here. Let's say 1990. Okay, now for traders, uh, we could get a quick long between 19 and 17. Quick long, long, aiming for a rebound. Um, quick, quick, quick. I think that will be right now. Just in case we get a major crash on this week, a weekly, which I don't think we will get. Um, but obviously, here is the sun. But I don't think this could happen. I mean, it should have we will need some major and bearish news. But let's just say if this happens, then the clear support is right here, right? Like, not the sun is around here. In 100, 100K. This is on the weekly, but I mean, this would be a major question. If this comes down here, then this is a, I'm buying this for sure. It's in the short term. Okay, now let's move on. Let's move on to the dominance. See, dominance has been playing some mind tricks lately. Let's see what's going on the Bitcoin dominance. So very quickly, the weekly dominance. What do we see here? The weekly dominance before winter alts. Uh, it's still bullish because it's too clearly going up. Seems like it's losing strength from these take profit signals. Like it's correcting a little bit because it was above 3 deviation. Now it's on 2. It should come down. I think this one should come down here. This is a very important retest. Could go down here, but this is too close. I think this would be a very important retest. Pay attention for altcoins. Definitely pay attention for altcoins here to take some profits. If it goes down here. All right. Let's go on the daily. See, yeah, I think I saw something on the daily. Yeah, you can see it is losing the support here. So it is just red. and it is testing this major volume zone on the dominance. So this should put a fight. Could easily bounce from here. Um, so yeah, if we see dominance falling down here, then for sure it will go down here. So right now looking good for us. It has been a while since we have been below this green line. Here we had this fake up, but even though this was good time for us, and now it seems that it's trying to lose this one. But Bitcoin continue being strong as well. It's right now 120K. So best case scenario, both Bitcoin and altcoins spam, but this goes slowly here, slowly. All right. So let me take some notes. 62 to 60. Um, BTC dominance. Uh, Strength on the weekly. Let's take watch. Um, Goes here. Because in the world between what is it here? So between here, 62 and 64. So 61.4. All right, let's move on. Let's go to area. Let's see if one could predict something here for the area. So I'll try to do my best. Of course, it depends on in terms of what would happen. Bitcoin. Because predicting ADA is twice as difficult as predicting Bitcoin because it depends on what Bitcoin does. So we have that huge variable there. Let's go to ADA. So what ADA is doing right now, so ADA is right here. It is clearly lagging versus Bitcoin because Bitcoin right now is currently above this line or testing this line on a weekly. So if it catches up to Bitcoin, it should be around 128 already. So there's a lot of room to grow. And you can see ADA is on the highest volume zone here. This is the highest volume zone support zone for ADA. So it is still there, it's still cheap. In my opinion, ADA is still cheap. This line has turned red, but it has been moving sideways, so don't pay too much attention to this ring right here. Just for reference, really. So I think the obvious move for ADA, if Bitcoin continues holding this, is to reach this volume zone. It is already testing this. So this is why I said previously or next that I expect this to move for a few days. This has been a few days already sideways. And most probably aimed for this zone here. I think this will be the next target for ADA on the weekly. So it could take a couple of weeks maybe. All right, this will be the next target zone for ADA. It's 93.12. So the very short term, this is not weekly, so it could take a few weeks. Yeah, this will be the one. And if it leaves this zone, then hold and brace yourselves because it could go straight all the way to use it. This would be the huge pump. This is the huge pump here. And why here you can see this volume here, for instance, not coincident. So this would be next big target for ADA. All right. But this is not the week. Now let's go back to daily. So what's going on the daily? All right. Points. This is good. Started to write this line. catch up already to Bitcoin on the daily. Remember, Bitcoin is above this line, so it already catch up to Bitcoin on the daily, not on the weekly. So if Bitcoin continues to behave, Theta will move up, all the way up here for sure. For sure. Um, so right now, and this is also the highest volume zone on the daily. So it's right there. And this is exactly what I said that I expect ADA to move sideways a little bit once it enter here, because this is on this zone. So let me just make a quick prediction here for ADA. It is right in this one, so I don't think it will leave this one that soon. Let's just say something like this. For now, let me just check this one. Um, yeah, I think it could do something like this and then go all the way straight up here. But for now, this is for me the most likely scenario. Now let me see how does this one look on the 4 hour. So use the 4 hour to find it. This is my new way of short-term analysis. So on the 4 hour, I do see a couple very super signals here, which is not good on the short term, right? But also on the 4 hour, this is too low, 58. 58 will pull down data all the way down here. The Houston force. Oh. I mean, this will scare everyone for sure. Like pack and then bounce. But that will require major Bitcoin correction for them to happen. Or major crash. Um, so let's do something for it already. I will have to differentiate what I want versus what could happen. So if this happens, this is a major bias, right? This is a major bias. So if it happens. I don't think it will happen because we've been there for eternity. So I mean, we have plenty of time already left. I don't think it will be retested very in the short term. Uh, Now this is a 4 hour support. This is a very clear support zone here, and this would be a big fake out for ADA because people would think that it will collapse and it could easily bounce from here. This is the last frontier. You can see this is the last volume frontier. If it collapses from here, it could easily go down here. So I can see this one. I can see this one like a big um, long, uh, long short-term zone. Basically 4 hour, right? It's clear. So my prediction, if this goes down, I think this could. I don't think this could pump more with these two very super signals on the short term. So I think maybe we get this one first, right? I think we could get this one first. I think we could probably get this one first, and then just bounce. Okay, bounce, bounce. And once we bounce from here, I think this could happen much faster, right? Let's see how does it look at the daily. The daily could look like this. We would fail to follow this one. Probably bounce on the same candle. It could easily bounce on the same candle back. So we could have a correction today, then bounce, hold this huge volume zone, which makes a ton of sense not to lose this huge volume zone. I mean, this makes a ton of sense on the daily. Yeah, this makes a ton of sense. All right, so let's stick with this one. This small prediction for now, right? I think this one looks beautiful. I think this one looks beautiful. What do you think? What do you think, Hans? Someone looks reasonable for ADA? I think it does. So let me just take a picture here. How does it look on the weekly? Yeah, the weekly, it doesn't matter if this quick quick dip here because it's the weekly. Uh, I don't think we could get a retest here. 67. Let's see what 67 looks like. 67, the daily would be around here. Yeah, the lower side of this. Yeah, right, this one. 67. Yeah, so 67 is also likely to happen. 67. This is right at 67. Yeah, this makes a ton of sense, and it will scare everyone. The pump. Mention the house, but I will back to good. Yeah, um, we're definitely, yeah, we just saw the how we are writing the streamline here on the Bitcoin, so that's for sure. If we get above that streamline on Bitcoin, then that would be awesome. That would really like a confirmation. All right, so let me just take a look at this because I think this one looks really cool. This is part of our multi-layer analysis. Let me just take a picture here. And let me just paste it in our Discord. And here, with this space here, coming aid analysis. I think this one was very good. Now let's just move to Bitcoin to Ethereum. We left Ethereum. I hold it to all of Ethereum. I have a huge bag of Ethereum. Uh, so Ethereum looks good. It's already leave this on because it consolidated here. Leave this on. It's not overbought. It could go easily to yeah, to 3,700. Could easily go here because Bitcoin is here. I don't see any warning here for it. This one looks really cool. Let's just say that it could move a little bit, probably this to some, and then go over all the way here. I'll probably pump and just give me the pump. This is going to be the first scenario. Going all the way down here, I think it already did because we have this huge consolidation, it already went all the way down here. So yeah, I don't think it's here will go all the way down here. So let's move to the daily, let's see how this one looks in the daily. Oh, sorry. Let me just go back to later because I have to take notes. I have to take notes here for the team. So ADA, facts, ADA. Overbought above streamline on the daily, below on the weekly. The weekly streamline is right at 126. We also mentioned that the daily it could go a little bit lower here, but let's put this one a little bit more. Let's see, right? 70 to 66. Yeah, because this is already trending up, so mm, I mean, this would be only make sense if this one fails to hold, because for now it's just but this yeah this day just started. But if this day closes above here, then this is much less likely to happen. Much less likely to happen. So I would just say aim for 65 to 70 USD. It's a little bit large. I would say uh, aim for long from 65 cents. Let's lower this one a little bit. If it fails, I will, I will and just to correct myself, it is not above daily streamline. It is trying to close above streamline. Um, the next obvious target, midterm target, is 94. Ah, tienes razón. Ah, hey, pensé que me habían sacado la sala. Give me a second. Sorry, someone clicked here. Say 94 to 130. Uh, so midterm target is around 94, 113. All right. Also, let's see if it shows. I think that would be it for today, guys. Gotta go. But I think this has been very, very clear. Very, very clear. And I have to share my analysis here on the wiki, but I will share it together with the video. So yeah, thank you, Hans. And thank you everyone watching see this video, when you watch this video. So being awesome here are the conclusions you can take note here. Overall, Bitcoin is still crypto overall is still looking extremely well. If there are some correction signals that are on the very, very short term, and that will be a blessing because most probably it would continue bouncing. All right, guys.